let me know immediately. We got people back at the station monitoring, so I'm going with the fact we're good. And again, nothing doing for Cloudcroft. Tatum Coyotes got out here early before both times they've had the ball. They got it on down to their offensive possession. Man, what they need to do is score in this game. Bears should lean on Henry now. Opening drive, they march right down the field and score. That's intercepted. And that's a defensive score. This one is going to be over early. That was a nice
is third and a long time for Coyotes. Knocked that down about the 1-yard line. Nice catch that time to Junior Kruger. Nice pass that time also by the sophomore. Coyotes have first and goal. Looks like from about maybe the 2-yard line. Now what's supposed to win that time? It's a touchdown right up the middle. Little power football on the big boys up front. Got number 99 out there again. Carter trying to sprint to the left side and knocked him out of bounds for maybe a loss of a few yards here.
Those extra points. Okay, so now do we do run the clock?
Is that the end of the quarter?
No.
Carter just pushed out of bounds before he gets 3-point conversion in.
Well, you got to try to ask them.
Yeah. At the run about the clock. We're running the clock now.
On the officials, we need a little clarification on the running clock. The officials.
Second half.
Second half. Okay, we're good. Thank you.
I don't know, last week we did it in the first quarter. In the first half.
Carter preparing to pick up, and here comes number 30 on the field tonight. Number 30 is Jeremy Hitchcock making his way on. Also, we got number 2, Spencer Whitman on the field.
Go Whitman!
Oh! That's it. That's a safety. Or touchback. It's a touchback.
And Cloudcroft gets the ball. We will be touchback for that. And
Okay, let's see if we can get some sound now. Okay, how's that? I'm communicating with the folks at home. Okay, have sound. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about right there? And you are getting the picture, everybody. We're making our best effort here to get some sound on the air. Okay. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Evie, hit me with a text and let me know how I sound, if you got me. See what we get about right there. Maybe that is better. Let's try that. Okay.
good defensive play that time.
I'm going to go right about there and there. Okay, is that any better? Okay, I'm told loud and clear. Good. Now, when I play commercials, if you get them, hit me with another message, and then we'll know that everything is okay. it's all been looking good on my end. Maybe a loose connection. I checked them all and put them back together. So, all right, here we go. Yeah, thank you, and thanks for the backup there at One Radio Square, Evie. You do a great job. Want to thank our sponsors as we get some sound on the program here, and they are making all of this possible on the World Wide Web at HobbsAmerica.com or Tatum Sports YouTube channel. And the Coyotes are up huge, and while we've been solving some of our difficulties here, did they get a safety while I was doing all of this? No. So score now is 30-0. They scored another touchdown. Okay, so it's 38 right now? 36. Okay. We're up to 36. When I had to start working with equipment, it was 30-0. Now 36. And that's really a matter of semantics at this point. As Tatum put it on them early. And their first score, first possession of the season and the first of this game, they took it right down the field and scored on a scamper from their quarterback, Gardner. Cervantes got the 2-point conversion. Then they gave the Bears a 3-and-out, got the ball back. And that's the biggest play of the game right there for Cloudcroft. They get a first down. First downs have been rare and hard to come by for them. Tatum put it on them early. They gave him a 3-and-out, got the ball back, scored on a 25-yard end around. And the 2-point conversion was missed. Then Cervantes, who scored a 2-point conversion early on, got a pick six. 2-point conversion was good. And then another throw for a touchdown came after that. 2-point conversion was good. It was a little swing pass out to Abraham Duran. And the Coyotes were running away with it at that point. It was 30-0. And then while I was dealing with equipment, they put up another score. No conversion on that one. We are 36-0. Still in the first half of play here in the town of Tatum. And that's the second time that I've seen this snap go over the head. And all you can do is fall on that and try to limit the damage if you were the Bears. But 36-0. Tatum firing on all cylinders out here today. So we'll see what they can do here. Looking to roll, fakes it, keeps it, and will be unceremoniously taken to the ground. Try to save the sack by heaving it out of there. But good aggressive defense. They were hanging all over him, number 11 for the Bears. Alex Richards, who has come in on that play to relieve the starter, take his place on that play. And that's Adams, number 12, Keegan Adams. And he's back at the helm now. Or is he? No. It's 11, and he's going to toss it down. That could be intercepted, and it is. Tatum Coyotes get another pick. And you could just see that one setting up. It was a high ball that was going to come up short, and it's your quarterback who gets the pick there. So, I've always thought it kind of works out well when a quarterback is playing as a pass defender, because if you know how to throw it and get it to a guy, you know how to cover the guy it's being thrown to. So he knew exactly where to be. And you could see that thing was going to come up short. He's able to undercut that route and get the interception, and Tatum is back in business here. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can roll some spots for my fine sponsors of bringing you the ball game. And let me remind you who they are. And you can catch this game and as many Tatum games in all sports as we can get on the air at HobbsAmerica.com or the Tatum Sports YouTube channel. And we'll see if the technological gods are with me on this one. And we'll let you hear from our fine sponsors.
Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck. And Whitney, Go Coyotes! Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools.
Okay, now, the question is, did you guys hear those commercials? That's what I'm wondering now, and I hope that you did. Alan Scott here. Mike's side is Tatum rolling over the visiting Cloudcroft Bears. 36-0. And that's going to be a keeper coming out of that quarterback position. And that is Devin Castagnon, wearing number 17 out there. He'll get a little experienced quarterback in here. He's a junior. And that snap got him turned around. Took a minute there. Wait, where am I? He did a good job just to corral that thing. But a 36-0 score is what we're dealing with. So Tatum will get to work on some things here now through the rest of this game. Pretty much can work on whatever they want to within reason. Going to throw this time, caught over the middle. That's a gain of about 9 for the Coyotes right there. Good throw, good catch, good route. Kevin Cardenas, who I remember calling in multiple sports, his name, on the reception. Be a shotgun snap for Tatum here. And pressure this time. And he's going to go down. So the Bears get something to celebrate about. We'll see if there's any flags thrown on that play. Brad Lynch, number 10 for the Bears, was the first one to get in there and disrupt things, and then help came. Great afternoon for some 8-man high school football. Hope you guys are enjoying it wherever you are and whatever device you may be watching and listening on. And somebody has called a timeout, I think, because we're going to gather and chat about it. But it's been all Tatum. They have scored early and scored often. As they took their opening possession, Cloudcroft kicked to start the game. And they took it right down the field. Had it just about 10 yards shy of midfield to start the drive. The kick was short, and then they took it right to the house. Wind up being a 4-yard keeper from Gardner. 2-point conversion by Cervantes. Then a 25-yard end around. Great play. And they were able to take that one in, Abraham Durant. Cervantes then got a pick 6. And they added one more score to that. So it's 36 love right now. And the Bears aren't feeling much love. Looking to roll and throw deep on that one. And it comes down and unable to pull it in. We got multiple flags, though. It may be pass interference on Tatum. Yeah, that'll give them a first down. And they're going to be at the Coyote 46-yard line. And I think this is their first trip past midfield on offense. And they have defensively spent the first half on their end of the field, too. So the Bears, in a rare trip into Coyote territory here, looking to throw. And he's hit as he throws. And that's intercepted, more or less yanked away. How did that ball even get to where it needed to go anyway? He was hit as he threw, number 12 we're talking about. That's Keegan Adams. They hit him hard as he threw. It looked like it was going to be a lame duck, and they still had a great chance to catch it, but the defense able to get in there and yank it away. Great defensive play. Really, the offensive guy caught it. Then the Tatum player got his hands on it. A little tug of war, and it went to the Coyotes. So they've had 2, if not 3 picks here in the first half. I might have missed one while I was busy with equipment stuff, but I'll tell you what. It's 36-0, and they still have a chance to put more on. And when we do get into the second half, there'll be a running clock so as to spare the team on the losing side. And really why they do that is to avoid getting anyone hurt if you let it run regulation. Because you get into what you call garbage time, and it's really more dangerous to play because the game is decided. You may not be paying as much attention. You can twist an ankle or hurt a knee. That's why they speed the clock up, and they call it a mercy rule. But Tatum's owning this one 36-0. And how much time is left in this first half? I can't see the scoreboard because of the sun. That was the end of the first quarter? Okay, thank you. Wow, see, if it seemed like a half to me, it probably seems like that was a whole game to the Bears. I mean, it's going to be a long afternoon for them. And that's another reason I always say when I do games that sports is just like life. Sometimes you have a big obstacle in front of you, got to deal with it, and it's not fun, and it seems like it takes forever, and that's why sports can teach you lessons. And also on the other side, when you're up big, you have to play with grace and not be rubbing it in, not getting in guys' faces, and you have to show proper respect to your opponent, whether you're winning this game or whether you're losing it. I'll tell you, 36-0. And it's over the head of Tatum's quarterback this time. And they'll scramble back and get it, able to get on it and keep the football. Devin Castagnon did a good job just to hang on there. Scramble back there and cover that one up. But now you're looking at second down in Lovington. Oh, that one's loose. Bears are trying to get something defensively going to stop this onslaught of points Tatum has put up. But you're still at third and about 38. Handoff. He's going to get a little chunk of that back. And I'll tell you, early on in the game, I'm not going to question why teams make certain plays or do what they do, but on the Bears' first possession, instead of kicking on 4th down and forever, they threw and got the ball turned over, and then they threw from their own end zone on a 4th down. So, I mean, the kicking game, not something they thought they could go to, and in some ways, they just gave Tatum a couple scores early on in this game by decision-making and throwing on 4th down. We have a timeout, it looks like, on the field here, so I'm going to run some commercials from our great sponsors that make all this possible and allow us not to charge any subscription fees that some folks around the state, now that a lot of outfits are moving toward video and sound and doing streaming it, have to pay for games. So we're proud to be able to keep it free for you Tatum Coyote fans and Southeast New Mexico sports fans in general. And the reason we can do that is because of our fine sponsors, and they include Tatum Schools, Now Pharmacy, EJ's Pumping, LLC, and the Tatum Clinic, Norley Hospital District. So I'm going to roll some spots, and we'll be back with more play-by-play in a few moments.
Go Coyotes! Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes! Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes! Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
And a big thanks to all of those sponsors you just heard from for making all of this possible. And very nearly caught right there. And while I was running those ads, my Tatum roster blew out the window. The hazards of doing ball games, I'll tell you. I'm lucky that the Cloudcroft one stayed in here. Another high snap. He's able to corral this one, though. And he's going to go down. So Cardenas, one guy pressured him, and that was enough, as he had to go up to get that high snap. And a good play by number 12 for the Bears out there, bringing the pressure. And that is their quarterback, or at least he was to start the ball game, Keegan Adams. Cardenas back in the gun, will take it. Looks, pressure coming again, little screen pass over the middle. And a big gainer for the Coyotes there. Way big. He gets out of bounds. If they don't run him out of bounds, he takes that one all the way. It looks like there's going to be a penalty in here, holding. We'll see. Yeah, it's back in the area where you'd be looking for a hold. And it's on Tatum. It's going to back him up now. That, well, wipes out a nice big game, which you would be more upset about if you weren't leading 36-0. They're not happy about that, but it's easier to take when you're putting it on somebody already. Little flip. And caught. And back past what was the original line of scrimmage for a gain of about 4, plus getting to the original line of scrimmage now. Third down. So they're going to need about a long 5, call it 6 here on third down. And Bears are there this time. And leading the charge is Keegan Adams there. And big number 72, also a large part of that stop. That's Jonathan Allison Zarabek. In the heart of that Bears defense with a pretty good play that time. Fourth down. Coyotes are going to go for it. A little pitch to the near side. Good hard run. He's going to be close. He is right at what appears to be a first down. A strong run by Cervantes, especially when you consider, and they're going to get the first down, when you consider how lopsided this game is. He ran hard for that. Got a couple of those yards after being hit. So a fresh set of downs for Tatum here. Another good run. Going to get about 6 on that carry. Call it 2nd and 4 for the Coyotes here at the Bears 45. Cardenas will keep it this time. Tries to cut up field and he's hit. He's going to get about a yard is all you're going to gain on that play. Good defensive stand that time by the Bears. Mano a mano there. They'll bring up third down. Third down, call it a long 2, 3. Man will go in motion. Fake to him, keep it. Cardenas will have the first down and more. He's going to go up the left side. He may score. Oh, they may flag him for the dragging him to the ground out of bounds. You could. They probably won't. Taylor Garner, okay. My Cloudcroft roster flew out the window. Yeah, the wind caught it. Can I have that? Thank you. Okay, good. Man, bless you. The scoreboard operator has been very nice to me today. Looks good from here. And you can see, of course, bright sunshine out here. It's a lovely day, especially compared to the last couple with the wind we were dealing with. Kevin Cardenas wears 9, not 7. That's why I was calling him Cardenas. That's a little toss out in the flat, and that's caught. And very close to the first down. Abraham Duran. And flipping it out there, Taylor Garner, number 7. Coyotes are in business again. So it's 1st and goal, Coyotes here. Trying to add to their lead. Garner and maybe a jump from Tatum. Be a procedure call, I think. But you're 1st and goal, and that's going to back you up 5. So again, 1st and goal, but from 5 yards further back. Man will go in motion, and they'll give it on the carry, going around the left side. And a short gain, if any. Bears did a good job of stringing that play out. Bring up 2nd down. On the carry was number 4, Durant, Abraham Durant. 2nd down now and goal. Garner throws. And that'll be incomplete. Trying to get that to 13, Kruger. So now 3rd down. And you can be pretty sure they'll go for it on 4th down unless they want to work on a field goal. They're stopped short of the goal line, so it will be a 4th down play now. And a pretty game defensive effort here by the Bears, considering they're down big. They're fighting hard to keep them out of the end zone here and take it to a 4th down. So Taylor, Garner, and company. 2 out to the right, 1 to the near side. And he'll go to the right side. That's caught. And he's going to get in. Yeah, Abraham Durant. They're in silhouette from where I'm seeing, so sometimes it's hard with black to read the number, but I thought it was 4. And a good job by him. Oop. Did we lose power? Are we okay? I think it's just the sunlight shining on it made it look like my board was off. Yeah, I think we're okay. And the 2-point conversion is good after the catch by Durant. So Tatum, you got to play. You got to keep playing even when you're up big, and they do. And Cloudcroft fought hard on that possession, but they got in on the 4th down play. So Duran was able to score. You put a 2-point conversion on that. And another 8 goes up, and it's 44-0 here. What's the rule in 8-man? If you're under the mercy rule and you reach a certain point, when do you end the game? It's 50 at halftime. I was wondering if you got to get to halftime. I was wondering if they still had that in place. And they do. So if you're up 50 before the half, you don't play the second half, but you go to halftime. Well, and a lot of teams would love to have those kind of problems, right? Lovely day for football and a lovely day to have that victory already assured. And on the return, here come the Bears. So if the Coyotes can manage to stop them here, get the ball back, and score again before halftime, that would end this thing at half. Bears trying to keep that from happening. If they get points here, it would be more difficult to get to that 50 before halftime. Little running play there. And they're going to need about long six, short 7 to pick this up. And that snap is high, and he's lucky to be able to corral that one, their quarterback. And maybe back to the line of scrimmage on that play. Alex Richards, number 11. Taking a direct snap, I guess you'd call it. Because 12, Keegan Adams is the quarterback. So they go with the direct snap. Back when all that started, I want to say it was Miami Dolphins that got that started. Little Wildcat, they called it. .249 left here in the first half. So time would be running short as well if you wanted to get that 50. Well, that's going to help. It goes over the head. And so, again, you got to get back there and just fall on the football. So there'll be a timeout. And with the snap going over the head on that one, you can see where that puts Tatum regarding field position. Now the door's kind of open to that 50-point thing. As Tatum will have it in great position here when we come out of this timeout. But we shall see, because they got backed up big time on that last one. So we'll see what they can do here. And they're going to hand it off. Yeah, so I'll tell you, you have the golden opportunity right here. And it's going to bring up second down. And the handoff and the carry up the left side. Nice game. And so they're knocking on the door again here now. 44-0 is the score right now, and it looks like it's almost imminent that they're going to score again here. And that would give them the 6 to get it to 50. And then this game would end at halftime. And the snap went to number 8 for Tatum. I thought they had changed. Yeah, Carlos Martinez in there now. Guiding your Tatum Coyotes. And it's going to be second down and goal here. There's your snap, handoff. And he gets in. So that's going to be a little 1-yard scamper by the running back. Who carried that one? 20? 39 seconds to go in the half, and Luis Cervantes, number 20, gets that in there to make it 50-0 on a little short run. We'll call it a 1-yard TD. And they get the 2-point conversion, so now you're at 52-0. Huh. What? He didn't get in. It's hard to see from up here when you're looking that way. Oh, he didn't get in on the 2-point conversion. But right. I'm about to lose more stuff here. Yeah, they did get in for the touchdown, didn't get in on the 2-point conversion. So let's call it 50-0, which is still going to get the job done under the guidelines of ending the game at half. Yeah, you don't want to give up a big play here. Let them run it back for a touchdown. Okay, there is the return. The Bears, that's exactly what they want to do, is get some kind of score. But they don't have a lot of time. Well, congrats to Tatum for getting off on a winning note, really. Starting off their season, even though it's going to be shortened because of you-know-what. They came out in a big way, put Cloudcroft to bed early in this one. And Cloudcroft has kept their heads up. You know, it's not easy to be on the receiving end of having your hat handed to you. Throw over the middle is almost picked off. Bears fighting for their life in this game if they would choose to let it continue. I might not. We're going to have a flag on that play. It's against Cloudcroft. They start the clock. Shotgun snap for Cloudcroft. Looking to throw. Nobody open. Now has to run. And out of bounds just shy of what was the original line of scrimmage on this drive. About 30 seconds to play here. And a third down play for the Bears, and that's bobbled. Picks it up. Now we'll throw over the middle, deep. And trying to hit a man downfield, but again, the throw is wide and not long enough to get where it needed to go. Good coverage downfield by Tatum. And this will be fourth down. This will be their last opportunity. Tatum will take over on downs if they can't get the ball to the 44-yard line. There's your snap. Fake the handoff. You're going to keep it. And that's not going to get a first down. So now Tatum can more or less go to victory formation and get to half. You got 15 seconds. And this game is going to be only a half's worth of 8-man football. So the Coyotes are going to get off to a 1-0 start here in this 2021 campaign. As they put it on them, 50-0 here. So 15 seconds remain this season opener here. And a nice Saturday afternoon win for the Tatum Coyotes in front of their home fans. And you just take a knee. And this clock is going to expire as we count it down, and there will be applause for the Tatum Coyotes. Congrats to Tatum. They get that victory in convincing fashion out there today. There's never really any doubt in this ball game. Your final is going to be 50-0. This one is mercy ruled at the half. And congrats to Coach Brent Satterwhite, Robin Fulce, Stuart Graham, Fernando Jimenez, Vince Homer, and Buddy Little, the superintendent, Greg Slover, the principal, who I met at the girls' volleyball game the other night. Congrats to everybody, Tatum schools, fans, and especially players for getting out there and getting the job done today. And they end this thing at halftime by the 50-point rule. So Tatum is off to a good start in this campaign as they get the victory. We hope you enjoyed it wherever you guys are, and I hope you're taking advantage of the streaming services that we're doing and telling your friends and neighbors. And remember, you get the games at HobbsAmerica.com or Tatum Sports YouTube channel. I want to thank our fine sponsors who made all of this possible today, and they are the Tatum School, Now Pharmacy, EJ's Plumbing LLC, and Norley Hospital District, and the Tatum Clinic. We'll wrap it up after we take a quick break here and let you hear one more time from the fine folks that I just mentioned.
are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes! Tatum Schools are
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes! Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Okay, I wanted to make sure I got everybody in there. Ran an ad for all of them. You may have heard a couple of them twice. That's okay. They deserve it. And, I like hearing from sponsors that care about kids and the community by helping us bring you these ball games on HobbsAmerica.com and the Tatum Sports YouTube channel. And, man, what a day for the Tatum Coyotes. They win this thing by the 50-point rule. It ends at half. They scored early. They scored often. They took their first possession about 55 yards to pay dirt. Then they got a 3-and-out. They got the ball back in great position and took their second possession in for 6 on a 25-yard end around. Then the Cervantes, who scored on the end around, had a pick 6, and really they started to put them to bed early in this thing. Cloudcroft unable to get any offense going in the first quarter, and Tatum scored every time they got the ball, including got a defensive score. You look up, and all of a sudden there in the first quarter, it's 36-0. You get into the second quarter there, putting in some of your backups at quarterback and what have you, and they continued to rack on the points, 44-0 late in the first half, and then they managed to stop the Bears again and were able to punch it in. Luis Cervantes had a short run, 1-yard TD run, right before halftime to get it up to 50. They missed the 2-point conversion, but they didn't really need it. And so this one ends early. It's a short afternoon for Tatum, but it was a good one. And Cloudcroft, man, they start off by getting a black eye. They'll have some things they got to work on. But if you are Tatum and coaches, fans, players, you're off to a great start and having some pretty positive thoughts about this upcoming campaign. Bottom line is the kids are getting to play, and that's the most important part, because you only get your high school years once. You want to look back on them and go, remember this game and that game, and oh man, the one we lost, the one we won. They really, these are once in a lifetime opportunities to play. So the bottom line is just getting the kids out there and letting them have a season. And thankfully we're allowed to do that. We also enjoy bringing you the games too. And it gives these old broadcasters something to do on a Saturday afternoon. And I enjoy being here. It's a great day in Tatum. Always love coming here. They're very hospitable, and they took good care of us as always. So thanks to the Tatum schools and everybody out here running the ball game for their hospitality. Thanks to you guys for listening and watching. And we look forward to doing it again. We're going to get as many games on the air as we can and stream them. Some will be on the radio too. Trying to cover as many sports as we can, as they are all blending together here in sure is a different sports year, but at least we're getting to have a sports year. So congrats again. Tatum Coyotes final 50-0 ends at half. And we will look forward to bringing you our next game on HobbsAmerica.com and Tatum Sports YouTube channel. Alan Scott, it's been a good afternoon, especially if you're a Coyotes fan. Thanks for taking part, everybody, watching and listening. Thanks to Evie for keeping an eye on things back at One Radio Square. And we're going to pack it up and get out of here. Have a great rest of your weekend. And one last thanks to our sponsors, Tatum Clinic, EJ's Pumping, LLC, Now Pharmacy, and the Tatum Schools. We'll catch you at the next one, everybody. Alan Scott. Bye-bye.